Wait, do you have weakness to electric? No! 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 In my head, he was a dark type, which means he's either weak to fighting or... Oh, baby. Well. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Pokemon channel. Today, I was scouring the Limitless, of course. I mean, what else is new? This is an everyday occurrence whenever I make a video. That we were scouring, and I found this. The City League in Shizuoka. This always throws me off. The U into the O. Shizuoka? I'm throwing myself off. I'm confusing myself. But the winner, which is Kurukiri, won with Dragapult Crobat, which I've not used Crobat yet. I like Crobat. It reminds me, I mean, it pretty much is not an exact reprint, but kind of like a reprint of an old Golbat Crobat combo deck that used to work in the Night March era days, so probably like 2015-ish, the X and Y, late X and Y era. There was like Seismitoad, Night March. Crobat was a fun little spread deck, but they do kind of similar things. Let me pull up this. I don't like looking at the cards on there. I like looking at the cards on here. They do similar things. So not often are you going to be using Crobat's main attack, which is Assassin Return 120 damage. You may put this Pokemon back into your hand, which is a really good attack, especially if you could tank a hit. So you tank a hit, you then return, take all those damage counters with you. You then plop down on another Golbat, another Zubat, some more. Just keep going. But what you're going to keep going with is the fact that they have abilities. Zubat doesn't have an ability, but Golbat and Crobat do. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's one of your opponent's Pokemon. So that could be on the bench, active, anything like that. That doesn't sound like much, but we've seen the effect that Hawlucha, which we don't run in this deck, but Hawlucha has the ability where when you play it from your bench, or onto your bench from your hand, you may put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. All of a sudden, you're putting 2 damage counters, which kind of the same. Not as good, actually. Well, kind of as good. It's more... It can be better. But you put 2 on it, and it could be your active. Or their active. So all of a sudden, you're like, huh, okay, I get it. I see why this is good. We run a 2-2 line of that, but then we also run Crobat EX with the Biting Spree. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon and put 2 damage counters on that. So you're evolving, making it a better and better Hawlucha, which sets up very well with Dragapult. I think everyone knows what Dragapult does nowadays. But 200 damage, put 6 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon. All of a sudden, you're taking huge KOs on Pokemon you normally wouldn't. That's the goal of this deck, which is really cool. I like it. I played a couple games with it, and it felt really smooth. The Drakloak line is just always... Dragapult's busted. You could play anything with Dragapult, and it's going to be good. Mainly because Dragapult's an amazing attacker, probably the best attack in the game. But also, Drakloak is also one of the best drawers in the game. And then you throw in also, you know, Fezandipiti can fit in any deck. You're kind of understanding what you're putting down here. And since we run Psychic energies, because we have to attack with Dragapult, we can also just... Why not put Lillie's Clefairy into one-shot Dragapults? It all works out when you don't think about it. But this is a Japanese deck. It ran, I can show you over here. It ran a Rosa's Encouragement, which off the top of my head, I don't remember what it does. This is coming out in the future. We're not in the future yet. Japan's in the future. We are not. Encouragement. Let me see if I could get a... you can use this card if you have more prizes than your opponent. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard to put one of your Pokemon. That's crazy! I didn't know that was going to exist. Okay, so we're losing a lot of comeback mechanics. I think we're losing Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher. Counter Gain, probably? There's more. I know there's more. Iono we're losing, which is a great comeback mechanic. Rosa's Encouragement, all of a sudden... You never know. But everything else is pretty straightforward in here. Xerosic's Machination is going to be taking the place of a lot of Ionos in the future. Mainly because your opponent's hands are more likely to get very large. So then you have to make them discard until they have 3 cards in their hand. That's really good. It's not as good as Iono, usually. But it could be even better, especially against Alakazam. I mean, Alakazam, if they get 16 cards in their hand to knock out one of your Dragapults, you drop down Xerosic, it's like, oh. I hate you. But anyways, let's play. This deck is really fun. I'm excited. I did not win the coin flip, but I get to go first. I accept. Thank you. I accept you for who you are, and that's someone who makes me happy. We don't have much going for us, so there is a good chance that he's Soul Rock. Oh, it's Joltik Box. Okay, that... Scare. Oh, that's a great draw. Wow. All right, give me you and you. We potentially might want Budew next turn, but we can also... Oh, this could be fun. This could be a fun one. Our hand's not looking bad. We have the Golbat. If he gets a huge hand somehow, which doesn't look like it's going to be happening, we have the Xerosic. If he's got a... We could just judge him as well. We could just Lillie's Determination if he's got a small hand. We could Dawn if we're really worried about getting set up. He's got the Miraidon. That makes sense. Miraidon into hands and Pikachu. There's a good chance that he runs Gravity Mountain. So Gravity Mountain could one-shot... Yeah, there's a Pikachu. One-shot our Dragapult if he gets that down. So we need to... I was going to say be smart with our stadiums, but we run 3. And the odds are... There's probably like a 50-50 chance that he runs Gravity Mountain. And if he does, it's just a 1-of. So at that point, it probably makes sense to not worry about Heavy Baton. Wow. I love this artwork in person. I hate this artwork in the game. It's so hard to see. It's not the artwork that's bad. It's just like the... It's just squished in there. Get in there, Pikachu. Like, it's like there's so much yellow going on that's kind of hard to tell. Luckily, like, I'm here knowing pretty much what he's going to play. Oh, that's terrifying. The Heavy Baton's so good for him. I don't think we can ever one-shot him. The cool news is, this is kind of crazy. Not kind of crazy, it's just really good. Is the fact that we could bite the Pikachu and pop his Resolute Heart. And now it's the decision on what I want to do exactly. And I think it's just Lillie's Determination, right? Get 8 cards. It just seems like the correct play. Like, Dawn's good. But you know what else is also good? Getting a huge hand. And we might be... Donnie for Budew also would have been good. Hey. I misplayed there a little bit, but we're gonna Buddy-Buddy for these two. No, not you. The Zubat. I want the bat. I want the bat. Give me the bat. We're gonna attach for turn to you. We're gonna plop down the Latias. And we're gonna lose 2 prizes here. Oh, it was Drakloak already. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't want to play the Jamming Tower yet. Or do I? I don't. He doesn't... They might run 1 Iono. But he's probably gonna do something sketchy here. I'm gonna Jamming Tower. I might actually use Xerosic first. No, we're gonna Unfair Stamp trying to hit, Crispin. That's the goal right now. Unfair Stamp into Crispin. We knew he was taking 2 prizes. There was... I could have brought up Latias. That might have been the better play, but I didn't really think about it too much, and that was dumb of me. Bring up Latias. Why am I overthinking this? Sorry, I was like, am I going to be attacking with potentially Crobat this turn? Am I going to be attacking with potentially Dragapult? I don't know. We're going to plop you down, though. I want to get the Dragapult down, so let's see what we draw off of this. I'm going to be optimistic that we hit the Crispin. No Crispin, but we still have 3 draws, and we can grab the Drakloak. Please. I really need the Crispin. Let's start with this. Crispin. Crispy boy. Cinnamon Toast Crispin. Please. Yes! Okay, huge. And now it's what do I want to play here? I can Ultra Ball for the Crobat, which is kind of sick. Let's see if we have the Dark Energy prize or not. We don't. That's huge. I kind of want to attack with the Crobat! Wait, I didn't even check if Crobat's prized or not! Wait, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. Get rid of Shaymin, get rid of Clefairy. Oh, thank God! Alright, I need to see what's prized. Is there anything super important? We don't have any more fire energies. That's probably the only importance, which I think 1 is prized. Where's my deck list? Yeah, 1 is prized. Okay, I think we're fine. I'm kind of excited to be able to attack. If you couldn't tell, I'm very excited. We're doing 120, and then we'll be able to KO this guy with, Doing 20 to him is so good to get him in the 200 range. Killing the Joltik is fine, because he could get it to be a Galvantula in the future, and I'd rather not have to deal with that. So let's Assassin's Return. We now set up to be able to one-shot this guy, which is great. I would love to put this back into my hand. Oh, you just caught the energy. I didn't know that part. I didn't read far enough to get to that. But now we have the Golbat back in hand, and we can do 20 again. So he doesn't run Munkidori. The cool news is if we do KO this Iron Hands, right now the baton's not on. He's probably grabbing Mew. Yeah, there's the Mew. Mew is better than Fezandipiti there because he's got 1 card in. Well, it's not better, but it's likely to be better. That's annoying. Okay, frick. Ah! Those 3 cards were nuts. the unfair stamp actually really hurt there. We're probably going to judge him now. He's at 4 prizes. Dun, 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 dun. We have the energy to be able to attack with him. He's not getting the energy from him. He needs Light Ball plus, or he just needs Boss's Orders. I could Rare Candy Crobat, which is kind of cool, but I don't think I... Actually. We're gonna grab this, because now Amphu very much is out of range. He can't grab and KO anything with him. So now we can grab you. We're gonna need another attacker though is the next issue. We're gonna do 60 to you, or no, 10 to something else, but that amount to you. We have the bosses in hand, yeah. I don't think that extra one matters at all. It might have. The way it matters is Bravery Charm. That was my... In case anyone's wondering. So now we have him set up to KO on the bench. So now we have the one-shot potential. He can't get anything KO'd with Iron Hands. He can't Boss's Orders plus Crispin, Blood Moon, or Saluna. I think we just have it. Wait, do you have weakness to electric? No! 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 In my head, he was a dark type, which means he's either weak to fighting or... Oh! I hate this game. No, I played so well for a slight minute there, and I got punished so hard. I didn't know he was weak to electric. Damn, I was so set up to take that final KO, too. I had the bosses in hand to grab, like, Mew or whatever I wanted to grab. The Miraidon, and then KO the hands on the bench. And he couldn't Bravery Charm the hands because he had that stinking tool on the baton thing. And then I also had Jamming Tower up. Sorry, I got worked up there. And then also I had Munkidori in case something happened there. Damn! Oh, so close, so close. I just unlocked so much here that it's like, how can I not? you know, record for a minute of me spamming the left click button. I got an Ethan's Macargo, I got a Numel, I got a Slugma, here we go. These are the fun packs where you get something, like a bunch of things guaranteed. Emboar, I do need that. I need to get like 4 of everything. I could flex on my opponents hardcore now. Okay, these aren't as cool. Let's just collect all. Anything real snazzy? No? I mean, I do like the cool artwork. I haven't really seen that one yet. The Mega Charizard. Why? What do you... Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, and its attack does 280 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's kind of sick, actually. There's some energy acceleration for fire types, so that's kind of fun. 280 anywhere is really good. Snipe the bench. Anything there? New Mega Gardevoir? That doesn't matter. Ah, not great. Okay. Wait, am I going first or second? Because regardless, this is a pretty... I'd much prefer going first because I don't have that supporter. I have bosses, but like bosses doesn't do much on turn 1. Ooh, that's great. We're facing Gardevoir. Lillie's Clefairy is terrifying. But honestly, the Crobat for hitting weakness might be kinda good. Might be kinda good. We could snipe the bench a little bit. We can get... Ooh. The Rare Candy opened up some options. I just need to think of... Like, he wants a TM Evo turn 1. He's not going to be Budewing me. The question is... I need to get a Crispin next turn. I think we just chill. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be Budewing me. Unless there's a new Gardevoir deck that I'm not used to. They want a TM Evo really badly. Budew doesn't normally get run in this deck. That was a punish, but like if they're doing nothing in Ionoing, I'm pretty happy. We have the Latias, which will allow us to retreat into other things. How's your attack? Confuse Ray. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Not great. I mean, we are KOing our Waltz, though, if we can get the Dark Energy. So weakness does 60, plus the 20 from the bite. We can't spread damage enough this turn, unless we top deck something crazy. We can't spread damage enough. We for sure want to take a KO this turn, though. We really would like... I want to do this. We would really like a Crispin. Well, you don't have the Rare Candy anymore. I keep thinking we have the Rare Candy Gardevoir, but we don't. When in Rome. Knock them out with the Golbat. Okay, when was the last time you've seen a retreat into a Golbat knock out a Ralts? Name the last time. You can't because it's never happened before. Although I will say Budewing was probably better, like it always pretty much is. Yeah, we'll get the Jamming Tower up. We should get the Monkey down. Monkey is going to be really good this matchup. Do I want to Ultra Ball? Get rid of the Rare Candy Dawn? I kind of like that. I'd rather keep the Lilies than the Dawn. Lilies feels like majority of the time it's going to be better. Majority of the time. Although we are making it worse to get down to 6 now because we are taking the KO. But getting rid of one of his Ralts is really good. And that's also pretty good energy. Do 60 KO him. He doesn't have the Artisan. He's got 4 cards. So the odds that he has Gardevoir is low. The option to get Gardevoir up. If he has the Secret Box, it skyrockets because he can pretty much just do it. Although he might need like Ultra Ball and Gardevoir in hand, but what can you do? We stop the Team Evo with that. So if that is one of his options, all of a sudden it's taken. Oh, hey, there's and there goes. Whee! Him playing the Mystery Garden. Oh, okay. I was gonna say might be okay. So once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy card from their hand in order to draw cards until they have as many cards in their hand as Psychic Pokemon in play. Which right now, if they did it, it does nothing. It just discards. I don't know if you can discard an energy when you don't have, or when you have more cards than you would. But, like, discarding energies is good for them, so he'd want to do that. He's got 2 Psychics in here, now 3. Yeah. I was hoping one of them was a Dark. If he KOs our Golbat, we're pretty fine. Okay. Boss's orders. Hear me out. Top deck Crobat. Drakloak in... Oh, hey. Wait. Calm yourself. I had a play lined up, and you kind of ruined that play. Okay, now we just need Crobat plus Crispin, and then we KO the Ralts. And he wouldn't dare play down another one. Oh my god, he didn't... Okay. Okay, that's a... I didn't need that many. I appreciate that you wanted to give me that many Lilies. I don't need it. What do I want off this? We have the Crobat. That's very good. We have 2 Crispins in our deck. We have the Unfair Stamp. And we have 4 energies. That's good. We have a 2 and 2 line. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with another Zubat. We have 1 energy on him already. Crobat? We're gonna Crispin. Get both of these down. Put that in hand. Get that on you. I think we're just passing annoyingly enough. Yeah, I don't like that play. I kind of regret everything I did there. I don't know, that was a weird one. The fact that that he brought up the Drakloak just makes it very awkward. But getting the Dark Energy down on Munkidori I think is really important. It sets up the future like he's trying to do some shenanigans. Right now he still only has 1 Ralts in play. And he's just straight up Lillie. Okay, he did nothing with his opening hand. He just drew 8 new cards. He doesn't have Fezandipiti. He's got the Lillie's Clefairy down. That's okay. Ralts? It's gotta be Ralts. Yeah, okay. Golbat, Crobat. Boss's orders. Dragapult. It's possible. The switch would have been super nice last turn. Wow! Where were you when I needed you the most? I mean, that is, in fact, a Crobat. Or Golbat, I should say. I'll take it. Oh, I can't grab it. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I literally just talked a second ago about the fact that I can't use item cards. I mean, none of this matters. We'll get you down. We're going to move the 30 once we decide on what we're doing here. I'm kind of upset about that. You're weak to Dark, right? I was playing it like he was weak to Dark, but I wasn't positive. Do I have any energies in hand? I have a Night Stretcher, which is basically an energy. We'll do that, bring you up. We'll KO the Frillish, which is kind of nice. We have the Ultra Ball next turn, because he doesn't have a Frillish up, which is huge news for a guy like me. Right now, he's not KOing any of my 2 prizers. Actually, are you KOing? Yeah, you are. If you get 1 more bench Pokemon down. That Jamming Tower or whatever, the Team Rocket's Watchtower, would have been nice to bump the Mystery Garden, but instead I grabbed the Poké Pad like an idiot. Like an absolute buffoon. I'm not playing amazingly well, I'll be honest with you. But they're just drawing so poorly at this point that I'm in the game still. It's like EA Sports, it's in the game. He's flipping the script. That was a play that I should have considered not KOing the Frillish. But taking a KO, he did use Lilies, right? Yeah. So he doesn't have the bosses. He could have a counter catcher. He's used 1, right? I don't know how many counter catchers they normally run. I want to say 2. Supersonic. I want to say 2. Maybe 3? I don't think they run 4. I think it's 2 or 3 usually. I'm not a Guardy player. I'm not a sinner. Okay. There's a lot we can do here. Let's start off by the basics. I really need a boss's order, so we're going to get rid of these two and draw the Dragapult now. Please. Actually, do I just have the KO on both of them already? I think I do. I can move 10 onto him. No, I don't. I'm 1 short. I would need Crobat. That is a Crobat. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That is indeed a Crobat. And give me the Fire Energy? No, give me the Psychic Energy. So we still have Crispin open for next turn. So, Fire Energy... Golbat. This is kind of cool. So, Golbat, the Curlia. Crobat. We have the switch to get him out, too, which is really convenient. I get to save the energy. Oh, let me have fun! You're a dirty Gardevoir player, and you don't let me have fun! I'm like one of the girls, just want to have fun, but I'm also a guy. We also want to have fun! It's official that after that last game, I now have girls just want to have fun stuck in my head. I'm gonna get copyright stricken. I'm not even making money off of this. I can't make money on YouTube until I have like 1,000 subs or something like that, or 500 something. Something around there. I'm not even making money, but I'm gonna be losing money. I'm gonna get copyright stricken and lose my entire life earning. Oh no, because I'm just too good of a singer. And they'll take me to court and be like, there's no way he sang this. It was too accurate. No base. Wow, I'm really good at drawing Buddy-Buddy Poffin today. Like, insanely good. I drew 3. Oh, one thing I should say. I don't think I said this in the intro. I had to drop the roses because it's not legal yet. But I dropped the roses and I added a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I don't think I said that at all. So it's about time someone states the facts. And I'll be the one that does it. Yeah, give me that. There is a real chance that he Budews me. So we're going to Poké Pad for the Drakloak. For next turn, and we'll attach... It doesn't matter who we attach to, it's all the same. And we're going to Team Rocket's Watchtower to turn off your run errand. You fool! We're not going to play the Budew, or the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. The reason being is A, Ultra Ball, but B, also it makes... God damn it. It makes him think that I have more good cards in my hand than I do. Because the odds are, like, if you see 3 cards, you're like, oh, there's a good chance that, because he didn't play a supporter last turn, those 3 cards likely has a supporter in. It doesn't, but he doesn't know that. He knows one of the cards, and one of those cards is the Drakloak. Now, the question going to be coming up here is, if I was myself, which I'm pretty sure I am myself, would I evolve the Dreepy on the bench with the Fire Energy into Drakloak? Or, wow, that's scary. This is probably Absol box. Would I do that? Or would I evolve one of the Dreepies without it in case the Drakloak gets me into Ultra Ball slash... Ultra Ball slash Dragapult ramp. Okay, so he can grab... Okay, reveal the top 5 cards of it. Yeah, that's fine. He's a mill deck, and I did not expect that. That is kind of really bad. Especially because I already have you down. Move an energy from one of your... He's going to attach it to, what, the Budew? Yeah. Okay, this got a lot harder now. This was not what I was expecting today. I need to see my deck. I don't have any pick-me-ups. I have switches. I have 1 switch, I should say. I mean, you see Kangaskhan, you can't be like, oh yeah, it's a mill deck. You can't. If you think that way, you're a liar. Yeah. Oh, we got 3 Drakloaks online, which is kind of nice. But I would really like an energy. Although he's going to move it around with him. Damn! What do I do about... I need to kill the Elgium. Next turn, we're going to Crispin, Dragapult. If he doesn't do anything, like if he brings up the Kangaskhan, it can't be used right now because of Watchtower. That's fine. He's got to move an energy. Oh, right. I think I'm an idiot. I think I am. I wasn't positive, but now I'm pretty positive. We're gonna do this first so we don't accidentally draw the energy. Recon Directive. We're looking for... Oh, I don't actually know what I'm looking for, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just a simple farming man here. We want to knock out the Pidgey. The Judge is nice. I need to be aware of Xerosic's machinations. So if that's the case, I want to Ultra Ball. Actually, I don't want to Ultra Ball. I just want to retreat and KO this thing. I lied. Gonna get rid of those two, and we're gonna grab Golbat. Because I would like to get energies back around somehow. We'll just do 20 to him, because we're gonna KO him. So this just makes it a little bit more lenient on what we want to do. So 30 always to him. And now it's like, what the heck do I do? And I'm not exactly sure. Seems fine. I don't know. That extra 20 was just kind of existing. It's just like, come on, get. Eventually, you're going to bite me in the butt, and I'm going to be like, why didn't I do that earlier? But right now, that's what the play is. So he's not going to have a Pidgeotto this turn, or Pidgeot this turn, which is great. We have the Crispin, so if he does get that thing down, the Elgium. Nice. I think we put the Switch on the bottom. Hello. Link wants to come say hi. Hi, Link. Hello, my little dog. You are a little dog. The littlest little dog. Poké Pad doesn't help us. Nothing really helps us. If hypothetically... I don't even know what I want. I want a Xerosic's Machinations. He's at 3, get him, or he's at 6, get him down to 3. Make him discard some cards. That's not, like, great, but it's something, I guess. I don't know. It's such a weird game. This is how I feel. I'm not worried about the Genesect. I'll do this. He could have a crazy turn. Oh, thank you! I was terrified that game, because I made a huge I mean, it wasn't a huge mistake. It was how you should be playing, because you don't expect to see a Mega Kangaskhan and then all of a sudden see an Elgium come down. But, like, that Elgium was terrifying. That energy could have easily screwed me, especially without Neo Upper Energy in this game. Oh, that Crispin. The Crispin was big. This deck is fun. It is really, really fun. What am I? I'm getting close to 1700 again. The wins... I went like 3 for 4 running this deck. And I was at 16, like 80, I think? Am I making that up? I thought I'd be closer to 1700. I might be making that up. I did go 3 and 4. The one game I lost, I looked like an idiot. And I was an idiot. So I'm not gonna, that's not gonna be part of the video. But that was only one of the videos. I'm looking at the recording file right now. Yeah. Huh, weird. I don't know how the Arceus Master Ball ELO works. It confuses the heck out of me. We were at 1680 today. I lost 2 games, won like 5 games, and I'm down? Maybe I'm gaslighting myself. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Oh, there's a learn thing up here. Oh, I have no interest in that, but that's kind of, do I earn something if I do this? I don't know. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so. I appreciate the ongoing support. This is my dog. He loves attention. His name is Link. Link. Yeah, there he goes. If you like dogs, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to leave a like. Get out of here. You knuckleheads.